Alright, so what is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Fade back here as usual. Right, so in today's video, we'll be talking about Genshin Impact. Yes, Genshin Impact, but instead of banners and everything, I'd like to talk more about like the current, should I say the current gaming environment. Yeah, that's probably the word. So the current gaming environment. Yeah. So regarding about the current game environment, as in game environment, I mean the Spiral Abyss. Alright. So in the recent Spiral Abyss, everything had been so much easier because we entered Fontaine. Alright. So everyone is like, yeah, all you need to do is like to just pull a Fontaine character and you can like just 36 it easily, and especially the Hydro Archon Furina. Alright. So a lot of people have been saying like how Furina actually changes the meta, how broken she actually is, this and that, or everything, and a lot of people actually got like got into it and pulled for Furina. Alright, so as you can see here, the fact that I don't have a Furina, alright, because Furina, I would say Furina is more to like an off-field DPS and also an off-field support. Alright, she isn't really an on-field, just like how other Archon works, like Zhongli, Nahida, yeah, something like that, like off-field damage dealer and stuff. Alright, so if you don't have a Furina, okay, to be the honest, you can still pass this Spiral Abyss, but first problems first, you need to have enough Hydro units, because we all know how stupid this fucking Abyss rotation actually is. Right, they purposely put double pyrolectors just to just to make Furina marketing, which is actually so fucking ridiculous and there's no point in it. Right, so if you don't have a Furina, I mean, you don't have to purposely pull a Furina just for this Fire Abyss rotation, or as in meta and everything. You don't actually need her. You can still 36 it. Yeah, you just need to have other Hydro units, alright? If you don't have other Hydro units, just forget what I said. Alright? Or you can have, if you don't have Furina, like for me, I got Neuvillette by accident. Alright? So I got Ayato, Kokomi, Mona, Xingqiu. So you can already see like I have 3 off-field Hydro units here. Yeah, so which is like sufficient even if I don't have Furina. Right. So is Furina a must pull? Obviously no, okay, but it changes like the way of how you play games normally, and also the traditional mindset of like you playing like if we are back in version 2 or version 3, we'll still be thinking like before we enter Fontaine, we'll still be thinking if we are playing Hydro like Ayato, or maybe that you are playing Vape. Alright, like as in you need to play vaporized team. So what you'll normally do is you'll put a Bennett, you'll put a Xiangming, and you'll put another dude. Yeah. So yeah, so technically the release of Fontaine, especially Furina, alright, so she changed the way how Hydro can be actually played around, alright, compared to the last few versions. Okay, so still, Furina has her own power level, I would say. Like, it's not completely bad, alright? But it's not like so extremely necessary until like you don't have her, you can't play the game or you can't clear. You still can clear, but just won't be as fast as others. Like, you probably would have seen others with like neuvi led Furina, and like you put other characters, yeah, and then they just speedrun the through the abyss, alright? But you can also have alternate options, like I did Kokomi, Mona, Xingqiu, and maybe a Kazuha. I forgot who they put. Right. And for second half, I just put like Alhaitham or Nahida, just hyper bloom it, yeah. not a big deal. Yeah. So yeah, if if you don't have a like Furina now, like you didn't get her during her banner or something, like you don't have to be too down, okay? Like there are always alternate options, alright? A lot of people are going to be like, stop talking bullshit, like for how Furina, how OP Furina actually is, as in like team buffing or like off-field hydro damage. Alright? I know that she is actually OP, but she doesn't give me the specific feel like as Zhongli and Nahida. She didn't give me that kind of feeling like I have to pull this character. This character is definitely worth me like willing or something just to get a copy of it. Yeah, she didn't give me that feeling. For now. For now I would say. It's been like 3 versions and yeah, she still didn't Furina didn't really give me that feeling. Like the moment when I was pulling Zhongli, I was like, I really need this character because the shield is like literally so OP. Yeah, that it makes you to ignore interruption. That's the whole key point. Like all people must have a Zhongli because the shield like gives you interruption resistance, not resistance, interruption immunity, and it also like reduces enemies resistance, which makes him like so much more necessary. All right. So if in a case you're like asking, bro, if I don't have a Furina, what should I do? Or what can I pull to like 36 this? Alright, so we all know how gay the Abyss actually is for the first half. There's a lot of pyro units. Yeah, which means the Abyss is technically on fire and you are supposed to make it wet. Alright. So first you can have Kokomi. Kokomi have been like she's been a really good healer and also an off-field hydro applier, and some you can even build her DPS. It actually works. Alright. Secondly, you can have Mona. She's a standard 5-star character. I know some of you don't have Mona. I just got my Mona like this year. Yeah. So after like what 1,000 days of my gaming career pathway, yeah, when I got Mona. Alright, so Mona can be a damage buffer and not damage buffer. And a character that debuffs the enemy. Alright, so your character can deal more damage to them. And also her skill is same as Kokomi. She can apply off-field hydro. Yeah, but it's only for a short time. Alright. Next we have the 4-star Xingqiu. Right, the real Hydro Archon. Used to be. Alright. So his kit, his elemental burst allows him to like apply off-field hydro consistently over like 15 seconds if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so technically having 2 within this trait is actually extremely enough, I would say. It's actually enough to like instantly destroy a pyro shield or just melt the pyro shield, right? Okay, so speaking about off-field, Yelan is also a good off-field unit, as well as Furina, but Furina is more to damage-wise, as in shield breaking efficiency and application. Yelan and Xingqiu will be my top pick on the list. Alright, next will be Kokomi and last will be Mona. Right. But if you really want to do so, you can just like put the 4 of these in one team and it actually still works. I don't know how. Yeah. Okay, so speaking off field done, we are going to speak about on field. Right. So on field, I would highly suggest Tartaglia. Alright, because of his kit, like how unique he can actually like destroy pyro shield really quickly. Alright, so after Tartaglia will be Barbara. Alright, so what's good about Barbara is actually she's a hydro catalyst. Alright, by catalyst it means that she's going to like have multiple ICDs, like you can break the shield through normal attack, charge attack, cooldown, and like maybe skill. Yeah, so it's same like other catalysts, but Barbara is like more efficient. Alright, because she can stay off like on field while others like just apply off field. Okay, so next is Ayato. Alright, so the advantage of Ayato is he he can he can apply off field hydro, not apply to be honest, but it's like Ganyu ulti, right? It's hydro. So you can like apply ulti to help break faster, and at the same time his elemental skill is like AoE slash, so he have the ability to break multiple pyro shield at once. Alright. Okay, so lastly is like neuvi. Alright. I mean people are going to say Nilo can actually break, but it's actually much slower when you want to like use her to break the yeah, it's like much more slower for her to like just break the pyro shield. Yeah. Alright, so for Nuvilet, the hydro pump for 1999. No, I'm actually just kidding. Okay. So for Nuvilet, he is also an on-field character, but he is one direction only hydro DPS and hydro output, right? And his hydro application for his charge attack, which is the water pump, will be approximately around like one break per 2 ticks, because his charge attack have eight ticks of damage. So I tried before, it's like around 2 or 3 like ticks, you only have one hydro breaking efficiency, so it's like not really the best choice, but if you don't have a choice you can just use it. Yeah. Right. So that's technically how it what I want to say about this video. So it's like I know a lot of people, I know furina is the meta, but like is it a must for you to pull a furina? Like I mean besides collection and aesthetics, alright, excluding that, for people who play meta, I know furina can help you speed run, she is really OP, but for those who want to play meta but you're not really too into meta, yeah, is it a must for you to pull a furina? The answer would be no. I will just continue and save on for other characters. Like instead of like having, if you are not like a whale or a high spender, you are a low spender or maybe even free to play. Alright, you don't need a furina, because you can use, like you can just have other units like Nuvilet or Alhatem, Nahida, alright, Cookie, alright, and maybe a Xingqiu. Yeah, and maybe Bennett Xiangling. You can already have so much combinations, so you don't have to like restrict yourself to like a specific hydro team, which is like for Furina. Because what Furina needs is actually, one is she is in a team that can constantly drop HP. Yes, she can do that, but her skill can reduce her whole team's HP. But at the same time, you also need to run a healer which can heal the whole team's HP, so you can like maximize the fanfare stacks, right? So in that case, you might need to like consider someone who can like heal the whole team, like Charlotte, Yao, or a Kokomi with ulti activated, alright, or maybe a Barbara, but it's a one-time heal. Yeah, or Bennett, which is a single target on field heal, which is low efficiency, or someone will even put Noelle, but I don't build Noelle and I don't like her. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna be that honest. Or maybe I can put a Jean there. Yeah, it reminds me of like Sunfire Jean, but this time it's going to be wet. Yeah. Or maybe a Chi, but single target heal not efficient. Leona also single target heal not efficient. Yeah, so for now you can see like how her kit actually works. Like if you want to like insanely stack the fanfare stacks, the fastest way is like she decreases her whole team HP and you need to like instantly heal back the whole team HP at the same time. So for the best in slot I did recently on other people's account, it's like using Kokomi. Alright, it's like instantly max fanfare stacks in like what, 2 or 3 seconds. Yeah. So that's technically what I want to say, alright? You don't necessarily need a Furina, alright? I know Furina is strong by everything, but if you have other characters already, like Nuvilet, Nahida, like Cookie, Ayato, Yoimiya, Hutao, Kazuha or something. Yeah, you really don't have to like need her because like you technically already reach end game. Yeah. So that's all I wanna say. Yeah. Thank you for watching. So I'll see you in the next video, which is an Abyss clear. Yeah, using build teams. Alright, so peace.